One of the worst existences I could imagine would be being some eccentric billionaire's son. And I think that might kind of confuse some people because initially it might seem really awesome to be a billionaire's son because you have access to all this money, you don't have to work for it. You just can enjoy life, enjoy all the things that, rich people enjoy and just live this happy life full of pleasure, right? But I think the problem with that is money and wealth are only good and desirable things when you don't have them. And that's kind of hard to explain, but I'm going to try my best to do so. But the way I want to start is by saying every single human, in some way, shape, or form, has a purpose in their life or is at their best when they're actively working towards something. And what I mean by that is you will feel the most sense of purpose, sense of belonging, sense of security within yourself when you are actively working towards something you believe in, something you choose to do. But when you're already at that peak, at that peak of life where you have all this wealth, you have all of this supposed success, it's like, what do you have to work towards genuinely? It's like, imagine these two scenarios and decide what you think would be better. You drive a supercar down a highway, but you rented it and you only have it for the day. Or for 5 years, you dream about this car. You dream about the lifestyle it'll have, how you'll look driving it, how you'll feel driving it, the wind blowing by your hair. And you save and you save and you work towards the lifestyle that will allow you to afford this car. And then you drive it. How much different do you think you'll feel driving it in the second scenario? Because you had to put in all that work. You had to devote your life to this and you were able to attain it. But if you're already at that pinnacle, at that point, and you didn't work for any of it, you don't have the same level of appreciation for it because it's not really yours. It's, your parents who worked towards it or created that business that generates all this money. And what you're kind of left with is just nothing. You have nothing material to work towards. And there are other things in life, but every human desires these material things. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, because in our pursuit of these material things, we often become better people. We contribute to society by working or creating solutions via businesses. And when you're not doing any of that, you're just kind of existing blankly, and you're not living how you should. And you don't even know how you should live because you're already at that pinnacle, yet you gave in no work. You didn't work for it. You were just born into it. So then you're just stuck at the top in what I think would be like the most lonely, miserable existence. And I think that's why so many, rich people, especially like the sons and daughters of rich people, struggle so much with drugs. It's because they genuinely don't know what else to do. They're so just lost. They have no purpose. They have no direction. And what may seem enticing is something that can take them away from it, although temporarily. And they genuinely have nothing else holding them back from indulging in that lifestyle to take them back from it. And that's all they really have. And it's like, you can't really talk about it because everyone would perceive it as like, he's rich, he should have no problems. But I think arguably, definitely arguably, in some ways they would have the same problems, just in a different setting. Just something I had to think about.